Yo, what is going on guys, Flashverse here and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 7. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me this question in my comment section almost in like every single video. Will The Flash Season 7 be the final season of The Flash? And since this isn't just one person asking this question, I just chose to do a video in regards to this so more of you guys can get the answer if you're wondering whether The Flash Season 7 will be the final season or not. But before I go over anything, however, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. Okay, so there are obviously several factors that can determine whether a show will get a final season, such as how well the show is doing as of now, and the amount of viewers matter as well, the networks, and even if the actors such as Gustin is still willing to stay or not. All of those factors depend if this show is going anywhere anytime soon. But I think the main reason why this question keeps coming up is because of the fact that this season is when all the actors' contracts are going to be finished. It's up to them whether they are willing to stay longer and do more seasons, or if they want to leave and this is the end of their Flash career basically. So here is my answer to this question. No, The Flash will not be going anywhere anytime soon. The Flash Season 7 will definitely not be the final season of The Flash. I could say that for a fact. The Flash is the #1 most watched show in the CW, and it has been for many years. So it's impossible that anything bad will happen to this show, which will result into getting like that many viewer drops all the way to like what, 15th in the CW or something. That's just not going to happen. It's literally the most watched show on the platform. Not just that, but The Flash is also the most watched superhero TV show at the moment as well. So with it having that popularity and that big of a fan base, it's safe to say that The Flash isn't going anywhere. Now, yes, most of the actors' contracts are finishing and they have the rights to leave once their contract is done. If they're willing to do more, then as I said before, they will do more. But I can say this, absolutely anyone in the show can leave the show. Anyone you can think of, whether it's Cisco, Iris, Caitlin, Joe, they can leave the show if they want to. But as long as Gustin is willing to do The Flash for longer, the show will continue regardless. If these other cast members just leave the show after season 7 and Gustin is willing to stay and do more seasons, the show will still continue. I don't see why Gustin wouldn't stay. Arrow, for example, would have had a 9th season if Stephen Amell was willing to stay, but Stephen Amell wanted to leave the show. Now, for those wondering why he wanted to leave, that was for many reasons. Firstly, Stephen Amell did most of his own stunts, so he did develop a couple of injuries while doing Arrow. Secondly, Arrow had long filming hours and he lived far away from his family, in which he also has a kid, which he barely got to see. Also, having to play Oliver Queen obviously had to get him insanely jacked for the role, and he had to maintain that physicality for 23 episodes. It's just really hard to cope with all of that and stay in that insane shape for 23 episodes of filming to do. So all of that just built up his mental health issues in a way, and he decided to leave after season 7. Fun fact, he wasn't even going to do Arrow Season 8. However, the CW paid him an insane amount of money to do Arrow Season 8 because they wanted to deliver a final season as a love letter to the fans, and also they needed Oliver Queen for Crisis on Infinite Earths. So Stephen did Arrow Season 8. So if Stephen Amell did change his mind and if he wanted to stay, we would have had Arrow Season 9. Now, Gustin's situation over here is different. Firstly, Gustin, yes, he's married, but he doesn't have a family yet. He can take his wife and go to Vancouver for filming. Secondly, the stunts Grant does is no way near as advanced as the stunts Stephen Amell did on Arrow. Thirdly, he doesn't need to get into that insane of a shape as Stephen needed to do for Arrow. And lastly, Grant Gustin is young. He's still 30 years old, while Stephen Amell was getting old. He is now 39. So there's a massive age difference between the two as well. So the stress for Grant Gustin, yes, there will still be stress, but it wouldn't be as much as it would have been for Stephen. And also, Grant is nearly 10 years younger than Stephen, and he still has a future for him years to come. So with him being really young as of now, I don't see why Grant Gustin won't stay for longer. I think he will stay for longer. Not only that, but just before the season 6 finale of The Flash, Grant Gustin did actually do this interview with Entertainment Tonight, and this was the question, and it was pretty interesting. So the question was, we have 6 seasons under your cowl at this point. How much longer do you see yourself playing The Flash? And Grant Gustin says, listen, I may never have a job this cool again that many people actually tune into to watch. So I'm not gonna take it for granted. I was talking to Michael Rosenbaum the other day, and to go as many seasons as they did with Smallville, like, nobody gets to do that. That's always something I thought would be really cool to accomplish. It's not just my decision, obviously it has to do with the viewers and the network, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I can definitely see myself doing more than just the 1 season that I have left on my current contract. 7 seasons it is for most of the cast actually, but I think it would be great if we can continue after that. So as you guys can see over here, Grant Gustin loves being the Flash, which is great, and with that young age he's in, I think he will be able to do more than just the season he has on his contract right now. And that is indeed what Grant says he will do. He's willing to do more than the 7 seasons that he has, which pretty much shows that The Flash isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Now, in terms of when the final season may be for The Flash, there were rumors going around saying that Grant Gustin has already extended his contract for season 9, but that wasn't really confirmed. And yes, although 9 does still sound quite a lot for The Flash, personally, I think that the show will reach 10 seasons and they will try to hit that 200 episode mark before it goes anywhere. And it's not impossible because currently The Flash is on 133 episodes as of now. So I don't see The Flash going anywhere anytime soon until they hit 200 episodes. And with the fact that Grant Gustin said that he was talking to Michael Rosenbaum the other day, and that was about the podcast by the way, and he mentioned that like nobody gets to go as many seasons as Smallville. Now Smallville, as far as I'm aware, reached 10 seasons, so that kind of alludes to the fact that Grant Gustin would want to hit that 10 season mark as well. And as I've said before, absolutely any of the cast members can leave the show if they like to or not, but although the show won't be the same as it would have been, the only relevant person that would keep the show alive is Grant Gustin. And since The Flash is the most viewed superhero show at this moment and will be for the years to come, it's very safe to say that The Flash season 7 will certainly not be its last season. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think about all of this. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.